Secretary Tell and General Graham. I was just thrilled to see money in the budget for the funding for the actual construction of the Yazoo Backwater Area project. You know, as Ag Commissioner in the state, we had 500,000 acres underwater for over 6 months that could not be farmed, and it has been a major problem there. And I mean, it is so vital to save lives, the public infrastructure, but the billions of dollars of agriculture losses because of these flooding issues that for decades the taxpayers have been footing the bill through crop insurance. And it was really good when it was good, but boy, it was really bad when it was bad. But they've had to have the indemnity payments and several forms of disaster relief. I can think of so many times of driving through there during that flood and people begging for so many months and years for help with that issue. But this project will give one of the most rural, underserved areas of the country, which has been devastated for years. This is going to give that little community an opportunity to flourish. I've never understood how we got to the many years that it should have been done and had not been done. So you can imagine how excited I am that this is in the budget. But we've recently learned that the fiscal year 2027 total capability for this project has increased since the time the budget was prepared. So should Congress appropriate funding above the amount proposed in the budget, are you confident those additional funds can be put to good use, can be dispersed the way they should be, and make a major difference in the lives of all of those people down there in the South Delta in Mississippi?
Senator Hyde-Smith, thank you for the question. You're absolutely right. This project was authorized in 1941 as part of the Mississippi River and Tributary System. We're in May of 2026. We're in the 99th anniversary month of the Great Flood of 1927, and this project was in response to that event, which affected Mississippi and Louisiana and so many other places. To your question, the President's budget includes $30 million for this project. The technical assistance we provided to the committee indicates a capability of $100 million for this project. In addition to that, I'm confident that the additional money included in that capability for mitigation, I'm confident that all the money could be obligated in fiscal year 27. I'm confident that the additional money included in that amount for mitigation could be executed in fiscal year 27. The additional money is for design, and I'm less confident that that could be executed. All of that could be executed in FY27, but certainly if additional funding is included, we will put it to good use.
General Graham, do you have any comments on that?
I absolutely agree with Mr. Tell. The mitigation, banking, additional funding, we can certainly put that to work in the year of appropriations, and we'll do our best to put the design money to work wisely.
Okay, and I still have a little time. I was also very pleased to see that the robust funding for the Arkabutla Lake and Dam, which supports 57,200 acre flood control reservoir in North Mississippi. And in 2023, the structural issues, that's when they were detected in the dam, putting at risk for severe potential failure at that time and now. But the results of a breach in a dam that size would obviously be catastrophic. Homes, rural towns, and hundreds of thousands of acres downstream. So failure is not an option on that. Again, should Congress appropriate funding above the amount proposed, the budget for Arkabutla Dam repairs, can you tell me how that would flow out, and are you confident that this could be handled to actually correct the problem that we have?
Senator, you're correct. Arkabutla Dam, if we rank, the engineers of the Corps of Engineers rank all of the dams in our inventory based on their safety level and our concerns. And Prado Dam, which I mentioned in my opening statement in Los Angeles area of California, and Arkabutla Dam are number 1 and 2 in terms of the dams we're looking at nationwide in terms of safety concerns. The President's budget reflects this. As you say, an additional capability has been reflected in technical assistance provided to the committee. The good news story here is I was briefed earlier this week about this project. We had been looking, and I know your office had brought to our attention the idea that this might take 10 years or longer. As we are, right now, it looks like we've actually are going to start construction in 2028, and construction is going to be complete within 5 years. So that's, we're moving in the right direction on Arkabutla. It's a critically important facility. Thank you for your advocacy for it.
Thank you, and I'm out of time. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.